want to give credit. So as people out there say, hey, more credit, less attack, right? I mean, I can understand that. More positivity. So I want to give some credit. And I'm going to give some credit to 2 ESPN employees. I saw today that both Sage Steele and Sam Ponder, 2 ESPN employees, came out and said that they support Riley Gaines. And I want to get their direct statements as clear as I can make them so that all of you can hear these yourself, because I do think they're significant. 2 of the highest profile people at ESPN, Riley Gaines has been coming out fighting for women's sports to be made up of women. Sam Ponder says, this would take away so many opportunities for biological women and girls in sports. It's a shame we are needing to fight for the integrity of Title IX in 2023 and the reason it was needed in the first place. Hashtag save women's sports. Credit to Sam Ponder for saying that. Sage Steele said, this is in response to Riley Gaines, this is heartbreaking, maddening, and really difficult to watch. I keep thinking I'm going to wake up and be relieved this was all just a ridiculous, comical, nonsensical dream. Hashtag I stand with Riley Gaines. Hashtag save women's sports. Hashtag Title IX. That's from Sage Steele. I also will tell you that there are a lot of other women in sports who believe 100% in what Riley Gaines is saying, and Riley Gaines is hearing from them as well, but they're terrified to go public. They're terrified to go public because, let's be honest, most people in women's sports can't make a living off of women's sports. Most people in sports media, who are men or women, don't make substantial enough money to feel like they have great job security. And so when you actually break this down, I give credit to Riley Gaines. I give credit to Sage Steele, Sam Ponder for being able to speak out and willing to speak out. But a lot of people are so terrified of being labeled transphobic or potentially losing their jobs that they aren't willing to speak out about this. And I understand that, because from the moment we broke the story of the Penn swimming teammates of Leah Thomas and said, hey, wait a minute, these girls don't feel like they can say this publicly, but they want to talk to OutKick because they have to go to grad school. They're going to try to get jobs when they graduate, and they don't want the top Google result for their name to be being attacked for being transphobic. So let me be abundantly clear about this. It is not transphobic to believe in men's sports and women's sports, and to believe that men should be able to identify as women and dominate in women's sports is an absolute direct attack upon women's sports. And Riley Gaines is speaking out. People say, why do you care? Well, for the same reason that I don't want a 16-year-old to be playing in 12-year-old Little League. For the same reason that I don't want a 30-year-old to be able to play high school sports. Because the entire purpose of sports is to find the best man or best woman within the fabric of the rules. Everyone should be treated equally inside of the field, inside of the court, between the lines. All of it should be considered to be 100% fair. And it's not fair to allow a dude who is 6'3" with big hands, big feet. Women are smaller than men. Men are bigger, stronger, and faster than women. This is not complicated. And so the fact that there are still relatively few people in the world of sports that are willing to speak out. Again, I give credit to Sam Ponder. I give credit to Sage Steele. I give credit to Riley Gaines. But they're still the minority, even though an overwhelming majority of people watching this right now agrees 100% with me, agrees 100% with OutKick on this. They're afraid. There is an atmosphere of fear where people are afraid to even acknowledge basic biological realities for fear of being attacked and potentially losing their job. Bill Maher said it, and it's true. No one has ever lost his or her job because they are too woke. Think about that for a minute. Not that I'm aware of, not one person in America that I am aware of has ever lost their job because they were too woke. In other words, you can go as far left wing as you want with whatever opinion you have, and your job is safe. But if you end up in any kind of situation where you are in any way considered to have an unacceptable opinion, you'll be gone just like that. So I'm glad that Sam Ponder and Sage Steele, who have strong contracts and who are among the most prominent women employees at ESPN, are speaking out. But I wish there was more freedom and lack of fear in this country to allow more to speak out. But props to them.